Yeah. Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. How are you, Bismarck?
Um, I'm a little okay. Not that okay, but I'm managing it.
Uh, okay. The way you said you are a little okay tells me things are not the way they should be. Assuming from your body language and everything else, I can see you are not in high spirits. But
Uh,
before we continue, I would tell you you are free to, express anything to me. Tell me anything. I'm here to listen to you and to help you go through this.
okay. Okay. Um, so I came with an issue. Um, my girlfriend has finally decided to left me. I don't know what I did wrong, but she saw me with someone on Court Street, another lady, and she just assumes I'm having an affair with the lady, which is not true. I've spoken to her so many times, several times, but she seems not to understand me, and it's really stressing me out. I'm really going through a lot. I don't know what to do, um, because I don't know, but I love her so much, and I can't even concentrate anymore. Yeah.
That's quite sad. I feel what you're going through. These issues, some of these issues can bring about some emotional turmoil, and that distress alone can break you down if you don't take care. So I understand. I understand your feeling and your pain. Um, do you have any trust issues with her in the past? Or, has there ever been issues like this relating to something like this in the past which you didn't handle very well?
Okay, so I met her with a guy some time ago, but the way things were, I tried my best not to think or to have any negative thoughts, but I felt like she had something to do with that guy, and that actually gave us a problem. When I tried talking about the guy to her, um, it's brought problems up, and now I feel she's trying to choose the guy over me. That is what I feel. That is why she's using this particular medium or this particular way to just let me be or to leave me. But I've been with her for years, and it's kind of stressing me now. I don't know what to do. I just don't want to leave her. I don't want to let her go. I don't know. I just don't know.
So if I understand you correctly, it looks like you are already aware of her intention of, leaving you, but it was only a matter of time. So it's more like she only needed a reason, according to what you are trying to say. You are insinuating she needed a reason to move on, and seeing you with another lady on Court Street gave her that reason, if I'm right.
That's
Is that
that's
what-
how that's how I feel. I feel she wants to leave me, and she used that particular girl. She knows. I know she knows the girl is my friend. I know she knows, but because she wants to go to the other guy, she is really using that particular way to let me be. I don't know. I just don't know what to do. I don't know. I try speaking to friends to talk to her, but she seems not to listen to anyone. She's not listening to anyone. I don't know. I just don't understand her, and sometimes I feel like I should just leave Earth just because of her, because I can't think properly. I can't do anything right now. Yes, anything sensible. I just can't. I can't even talk to my family anymore because of her. I'm always crying in the room. I just don't understand why she's doing that to me.
Okay. So in the past, when you saw all this warm air building up to this particular stage, if I may ask, did you take any measures around it? Did you, two of you talk about it? Because one thing that is certain is that relationships do thrive and work better when the two of you communication is more like the lifeline of all relationships, as we know. So that constant communication, did you get into it? Did you try to actually find out what the two of you could do to mitigate the situation and continue to, I mean, move on, even though there were some issues as you are expressing in the past. Did you take any measures to deal with them?
Yeah, um, I'll say kind of, because when we started the relationship, everything was moving on very smoothly, till the guy came in. But so when the guy came in, I realized sometimes when I talk to her, she doesn't want to listen to me. And when I'm talking to her, sometimes she'll be mentioning the guy's name, which actually puts me off. I don't really like that. Yes. But I spoke to her about it. She understood. Everything was just moving on after we spoke after our issue, and all of a sudden this is happening, which I just don't understand her. I just don't understand everything right now. I don't know. I just don't understand her, because with our communication it was okay. It was okay
Yeah.
till the guy came in. And when the guy came in, I spoke to her about the guy and she understood me. But yes, this is what is happening to me. I don't know. I feel like stopping the school and going back home, but I don't really know. I don't want to talk to my family anymore. I don't know.
It sucks. It's quite sad, and it's quite disheartening. Sometimes these emotional breakdowns, when I hear them, sometimes I feel a bit sad, and I I don't know how are you handling all this? How are you feeling right now about
I'm
the whole
feeling very
process?
I'm feeling very bad about it. Um, I sometimes, as I said, sometimes I don't even go to class. I skip class just because of her. But I see her statuses and she seems happy. She doesn't care about me anymore. And when I see that, it's really gets me angry. Sometimes I feel like hurting people even around me. I say things to people I don't want to say just because of her. So I'm feeling very bad about this. Very bad about it. I just wish something can be done about it, or someone can just talk to her for her to come back, because I really need her. I really need her. My life is not straight, like my life is not straight without her. She has been my first love, and I don't know. I don't feel for anyone. I really don't know, but I'm not sure I can love any other person apart from her. So I really need her. This is the reason I came to see you. Like, if there's something you can do about it for me.
Okay. Um, you also spoke about not willing to speak to your family about it. Um, can you tell me the relationship between you and your family?
Yes, I really don't want to talk to my family about it, because my family really knows her, and then she'll be disappointed. Like, they will be disappointed if they know that this particular thing is happening to me because of her. Yes, because my mother really likes her, and my mother doesn't want me to feel this stress and then go through these mental issues. But if I tell them about her, I feel like they would just call her, or I don't know, but I feel like they will do something which is not right to her, and I don't want that to happen. Yes.
Um, do you know one thing that I am taking from this particular thing is that even though she has hurt you this much, um, you are still going that length to protect her dignity and that reputation she has in the sight of your parents.
I really
Any
love
reason
her.
why you do?
I really like her, and I don't want my family to see her as a bad type. That is one thing I don't want to see, because I feel like where I've gotten to, I'm aging and I have to find someone to start a life with. And she has been one person I want to start my life with. She has been one person I've always loved. And she has been this person, like, I want her always to be around me. So I don't want my family, especially my mom, to know that this is what is really happening to me. Yes, but that is the reason I don't want to talk to my family, because I feel like when I'm talking to them and then they ask me what I'm going through, they will find out. They will find out that I'm not really well. So when they call, I don't even answer the call. I don't talk to them anymore.
But don't you think not answering the calls will also, I mean, be a bit suspicious? That's even going to worsen the whole situation. The isolation. I think what you are doing right now is typical isolation. You've chosen to isolate yourself from people and from your family. Uh, and is it really working? Do you think that strategy is working?
For now, I don't want to to anyone. I don't want to talk about anybody. I don't want to talk to anyone. I just want to talk about her. I just want to see her, and I feel like I'll be fine. And I don't know. I just have an idea of hurting this guy if I see him anywhere. I don't know, because she just he just come and take my girlfriend just from me. I don't know why, but I met her long ago and I've done a lot with her, and you just can't come in and then just take my girlfriend away from me. No, I feel that that is not right. And my family, I really don't want to answer because I know what my mom can go through even when she sees that I'm not feeling well or I'm even skipping class. My dad will be a little angry if he hears that I'm skipping class. And looking at things, it is because of this girl, and I don't know, they will not feel okay, and I don't want that to happen. So I feel like dealing with this myself, and then to come and see you, to talk to you, if you can talk to the girl for me or do something about it for me. I just I just want that. I just want that.
That's quite unfortunate. Yes, I know. I can really relate to this because I myself have been at this point before, where emotionally I was broken because of the same relationship issue, and I believe that so many people out there who have gone through a similar ordeal like you are going through now. So I just want to encourage you and tell you that you are not alone. I am here for you to listen to you and to discuss issues with you. I went through it during my college days as well, where I had to have that kind of heartbreak. I didn't really handle it so well either, and I think it had a lot of negativity on me. So I can feel what you are going through. Sometimes when you feel you need someone, and that person makes you complete, you feel like that's the help that will come in to complement the efforts. And indeed, it was working in the past, and all of a sudden, everything seemed to cease. It looks like your work has frozen all of a sudden. Sometimes it's really, really sad. And I feel your pain. I really feel how you are feeling. Aside you isolating and not willing to talk to people, are there other steps you are taking already, or are there other steps you are thinking about taking? Aside, and again, I would ask you to exercise that kind of restraint on you saying you feel like hurting the guy and the people around you. Exercise that kind of patience. I can see a very patient man, a man of wisdom, because judging from how you have been able to piece everything together to know how she was already taking steps, that tells you are very thoughtful. So I would ask you to exercise a little restraint on that. And tell me other steps you are willing to take that are positive steps, which you think can be very useful in getting to her. Because you clearly you know her better. You know her better than anybody else, even than me. So maybe my advice will be good, but your steps will work better because you know what you can do to really get back to her. So are there steps that you think you can do? That is why we are holding this therapy session or this helping session.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I feel like um this guy should be spoken to. My girlfriend should be spoken to, and um I just want her to come back to me. So the main reason being here is just to find ways to help me out, just to talk to the girl to come back to me. Um, and I just want her to know that I have nothing to do with the girl she saw me working with. The girl she saw me working with is just my friend, and we were just walking to class. We were just walking to class, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing between the two of us. So she shouldn't use that as a medium or a reason to leave me. No, if she should use a better reason. She should see me cheating on her or doing something with another lady before she just tells me that she wants to break up with me, because I feel like it's not fair. She's not treating me fairly, and it's really affecting my academics. Yes, and my grades currently.
That's really bad. Can you tell me this one thing that try to think about a time in the past where there was that kind of warm air between the two of you, like what is going on right now? Is there a time in the past that you can pinpoint where she had that kind of problem with you? Can you pinpoint anyone like this one? That something like this happened in the past?
No, a similar thing has not happened. The only problems we've been facing is she being with the guy or talking to the other guy. And sometimes when any lady send me a message, then she gets angry. She thinks I'm cheating on her or something. But sometimes they are my, like, most of the times, let me say that I really have to help some people out when it comes to academics. Sometimes I just help people out, so they send me messages to help them out, and she thinks I'm cheating on her. Yes, these are the kind of problems we face, but I feel like these problems are so normal in relationships. We usually talk about them and then we move on. But I don't know why she's being consistent on this particular one, that she's leaving me, seeing me with a girl on Court Street. Though she has met me with a girl before and she asked me about her, but I told her she's my friend. And I don't know, she didn't tell me I shouldn't work with a girl again. She didn't tell me that I shouldn't work with a girl again. So I was thinking she was okay just working with a girl. I didn't know she had a problem, and she's using that against me right now.
Um, you made mention of her getting angry sometimes, and I mean, when you get calls or messages from women, let's focus on that alone, that aspect where she gets angry sometimes. How does she express that anger, and how do you always handle it? Do you sometimes freeze when it happens, like how you isolate yourself, or do you try to, I mean, just brush the issue of how have you handled those incidences in the past?
So when it
But
comes to,
how does she express that anger, and how do you also take it?
okay, so with anger, I don't know if I should use the word. When she gets angry, I don't like it. I don't know if I'm right, but anytime she gets angry, I don't like it. The reason being that sometimes she tries to hurt herself. Yeah, so I try my best not to get her angry. Like, I really try my best not to get her angry. Um, but when I'm angry, usually I don't talk to her. I'll just just separate myself or isolate myself from her. That is what I do. But I would definitely miss her because I like her. So I just go back and then send her a message or talk to her. That is what usually we do when there is anger between the two of us. So um, I realized in the past, some time ago, she decided not to talk to me. Yes, for 2 days. I went back. I went to plead and she forgave me. So I don't know why this particular one is it's been 5 days already, and I don't know why she's still doing that. I don't know. I just don't know. And she keeps on posting statuses that, like, she's happy. She's so happy. And I'm not well. I'm not well here. I don't know.
Have you also thought about the possibility that she's trying to bury the pain she's also having? Because clearly, two of you have a history together, history of good times together. history of accomplishing a lot of things, as you said, in Ghana together. And now, are you really sure that because you know her? The reason I'm asking these questions are that you know her and you know how she lives her life when it comes to some of these issues. So I asked how she handles the issues that you've had in the past. Now I'm going to ask you this because you know how she expresses her emotions. Are you sure she's not covering up her pain as you are going through pain? Probably she's also going through a similar one, but she's using those posts to cover up because people do that. I don't know her, but you do. So are you sure it's not something like that?
I don't know if that is the case, but when we have issues, she doesn't normally post. That is in the past, but now that she's posting normally she posts things in relation to relationship, saying things like that is all. I'm not going to be with someone again. And I feel all her statuses are against me. So this time I feel like she really means what she is saying. She really wants to leave me. But I don't want that to happen. Yes, I just don't want that to happen. So yes, in the past she wasn't doing that, but now she's posting and I feel like she's happy doing it. That's how I feel. I feel she's so happy. Yes.
Okay. Um, just as I said, I am sure um, she may come around or she may not. So, assuming the worst case happens, that she eventually goes and doesn't come, because in this life, like an analogy says, it's just like being on a train. You will join the train, others will join you. Along the line, some of the people will get down.
I can't let her go.
So, assuming she was just a passenger on your train, or somebody you met in life and the person has to go, and you have to meet other people. My final question to you is that, assuming the worst case happens, that this thing doesn't work out the way two of us want it to work out, that it doesn't work out the way we wanted to come back. If it doesn't work out that way, what would you do?
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what I'll do, but I don't know. I feel like I will drop out. I'll just go back home. I'll drop out of school. I can't continue without her. That's how I feel. I can't continue without her. Yes. So I'll go back home and be with my parents. Yes.
So, judging from what you just said, it means she is your only source of happiness on campus, right?
Yeah. I've
Uh,
been
uh,
with her since I came, and
oh,
now that she's not with me, I I feel something has left me. Like I don't know, but I feel like I can't think properly. I can't concentrate on anything. So
yeah,
I can't without her. I can't. I would have to
mm,
go home.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I get you. Um, so aside all this, aside all these feelings and all that negativity around you, any positive thing aside this one that you can pinpoint in your life at the moment? Is there any positivity that you can pinpoint in your life at the moment? You mentioned this affecting your academics. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Has it affected your friendship with other people as well?
Yeah. It is affecting my friendship with other people because of her. I'm not talking to my friends properly. I speak in harsh manner to my friends when they are talking to me, and sometimes I just ignore them when they are talking to me, and it is really affecting kind of my sense of belonging with other friends too. I don't know, but I don't talk to them properly. I don't feel the connection with my friends anymore. Yes, I just don't want to talk to anyone apart from her. She's the only person I need right now to talk to. Yes.
The last time you were in my office concerning your issue with your roommate who used to make a lot of noise. I remember you made mention of a friend of yours who is like a brother and who you find solace with anytime you have issues. He's always there for you. He's always caring to you and all of that. And what was his name again?
It was Michael.
Michael. Okay. So have you reached out to Michael or has Michael reached out to you in this moment? And I believe even if you ignore everybody and they all go, the way you described him the last time, I'm sure he's still there for you. How is that also working out with you and Michael? All this issue around. How is your relationship with Michael at the moment?
I'm still talking to Michael, but
He
now
listens to you.
he's much into his girlfriend now. So he doesn't really talk to me like how he does earlier. So what is really happening currently is he just checks up on me, which I'm okay with that because I don't want my friendship with him um as in drop or calm down. I just don't want that. I just want to continue my friendship with him. So he just checking up on me. I feel it's okay because if he comes to talk to me about my girlfriend's issue, I feel like I will just talk to her in a way that he will not like. So for now, he's like concentrated or he's much into another thing and not really paying attention to my stuffs anymore. Yes, that is what is really happening.
Okay. So my final words to you as your helper today is that these issues happen. They are part of life and we can't avoid them. We can't avoid them because it's part of how life is. So I would plead with you to continue to be strong and just believe that it'll all work out very well for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. How are you feeling after this whole session?
I'm okay. I'm a
You
little
feel a little
okay.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't get any worse. It is only going to get better from where you are now. When you feel too low, it means it's only going to get better as the days go by. We've all been at a lower point in our life, so and I know you are going to build up from there and become stronger, just like how you've always been a strong person. And I'm sure probably she may come around again. When she does, let me know. Okay?
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome. So have a good day.
You too.